So let's see if we can continue to do some songs that just are inspired by a random chord generator and see where they take us. Let's see what we can do. and gentlemen, it's that time that we spin that wheel. Welcome everyone, welcome. My name is Troublesome1234, or Treble for short, and welcome to tonight's Spin That Wheel musical game show. This is where I use this wheel over here, full of a range of different songs and originals, to spin it to try and work out what's going to be coming up next for our concert tonight. Now tonight, as you can see, if you can see on the wheel, there's a lot on there. There's a bunch of originals and covers on that wheel over there that I'll be going through tonight. Now as they go through and as they get done, they'll get eliminated off that wheel and making their options, and the options getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So welcome to the concert. Let's get stuck straight into it, and let's spin that wheel. Let's see what we come up for our first song for the night. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Let's give it a go. Bam. All right. So what do we spin for our first song off the rank here? Cosby Sweater by Hilltop Hoods. Now this is an absolutely fun one to kind of start with for the day, for the session. And to be honest, I've got a bit of a sore throat, not warmed up, but I'm going to give it a crack. This is actually a rap. This comes from a band called Hilltop Hoods, which comes out of Australia for sort of hip hop, sort of Australian rap. And it's lots of fun to do. I really enjoy doing it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing this. And yeah, a bit of Cosby Sweater by Hilltop Hoods. Thank you to those people who are currently watching or starting to join over on Next or /Sessions Music, and those people who may be on YouTube watching as well. Tonight I'll be here for 2 hours until about 10 PM, providing you with a range of different songs off the fantastic wheel that you see over here to my right. So let's jump into our first piece for tonight, which is Cosby Sweater by Hilltop Hoods. And this one should be a fun one to do. You're going to hear me do some raps. I'll do it in my own little way like I normally do. And I'll see at the end and see how it turns out. Here we go. Let's give it a go. Now tonight I'm using a Boss RC300 loop pedal. This loop pedal allows me to have 3 channels to work with, so that way I can provide a different sort of sections to the piece and provide something that's hopefully enjoyable to listen to. You can see here as I'm going through, I'm putting on the different layers of the song to kind of give you a bit of a full little band sound, a one-man band, so to speak. So you can see I'm popping all the different layers in on 3 different channels to provide this nice full sound of an actual full song. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Absolutely a lot of fun. You can buy these if you ever want to give it a chance to give it a go. You can give it a go yourself at home. Yeah. Watch me do my thing. Yeah. Watch me do my thing, get lost in the scene, yeah, hot on New Orleans, Cosby crew jeans. Here we go, get try and rap, here we go. They're not awakened, stare a lot of bacon, living in the conditions of the modern matrix. Only bare arms when I'm proper naked. Only point I make with a bullet was on paper. Ain't here to fight some dude or F around with his spouse. Rather light your mood and burn it down with a house. Get hype from the groove on the count of the bounce. And look like Tom Cruise up and down on the couch. Status never matter, act however. Like Christian Aguilera, just let yourself go. Mad at depression, endeavor that is better left. Press the tracks, record them and let all you know. Then we've been the kings of the homeless, building these kingdoms on our own. Just slap a rapper like so on knows. Till the gathering that no longer matter like a black hole. And it's all good. And it's all good. And it's all good. 1, 2, 3, and I feel like Bobby Fischer, always 4 moves ahead of my competition. Listen, they ain't gonna stop me ever. I feel in charge like Biggie. Knock it better. Wearing that Cosby sweater. 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 Well, I'm gonna step up every chance I rumble. They call me champ of the jungle. It's fitting. I'm gonna get drunk and dance like your uncle. Till more hands like your uncle. Ha ha, I'm kidding. The venom's inventor when I enter. When it's over, then I'm spitting venom and it's generous as Oprah. You get a scar, you get a scar, you get a scar, you get a scar. Me, what? Drunk in the back of the rental car. That Benatar, brah, loves the battlefield. Here you gotta get out of the seat like a battle drill. I'm in the saddle still, a little saddle sore. Smash out of the stratosphere, flash as a matador. When I'm dressing like then Theo's dad, I'm in the cougar, listen to cool GG rap. I won't beat around the bush like a 70s porn. I'll make you wish you never born. And it's all good. And it's all good. And it's all good. 1, 2, 3, and I feel like Bobby Fischer, always full moves ahead of my competition. Listen, they ain't never stopped me ever. I feel as large as Biggie, cause I can knock you better. Swear in charge like wearing that Cosby sweater. 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 Let's do a solo. On the wild side of this alley, you can fire up the night like Prince Halley. Fuck the highlights, we can vibe like got white lines hanging from the behind like we just married. I turn the art form into blood sport. We'll make pea soup out of pea brain. I wanna run these streets like parkour. I'd rather run these tricks like a street train, like a steam train, like a steam train, like a steam train, like a steam train. Ooh, choo choo, a steam train. 1, 2, 3, and I feel like Bobby Fischer, always full moves head off my competition. Listen, they ain't ever stopped me ever. I feel as large as Biggie, swear I could not get better. I feel in charge like Biggie, wearing that Cosby sweater. 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 Wearing that, wearing that, wearing that, wearing that, wearing that, wearing that, wearing that Cosby sweater. Cosby sweater, yeah. What a song to kind of get us started for the night just there. That was a big one. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Thanks, fake crowd. Thanks, fake claps. I appreciate it so much. Enough. Seriously. Claps. Stop. So guys, welcome. If you're just joining us right now, my name is Troublesome, or Treble for short. I am streaming through YouTube and over to Next Music and Sessions Music. I'm here for 2 hours tonight doing Spin That Wheel. That's where I spin this wheel, it goes around and it goes onto a song, and then I play that song. Our first song off the rank, which Had a lot of problems in it with the words because it's a tough one to do for the first one of the night. Was Cosby Sweater by Hilltop Hoods. That's now going to be eliminated from this lovely little wheel here. So in a second, you're going to see a magic trick where I go, disappear, Will, disappear, and then come back, please, Will. Thank you. Good work, good work. Where's that Will? There's a way to get rid of it and then bring it back. Terrible, 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 absolute terrible. Really bad, really bad. So welcome everyone. Thank you very much. First of all, only three OY3ANIGGE. Thank you very much for sending through the horns. Much appreciated. So if you're over on Next Music or on Sessions, you have the ability to send through those little emotes. That emote is called love over there, which means that equates to thank you very much for the kind love that you send through, which means it equates to a monetary side of things for me. So I appreciate that. It's a way of kind of like busking and being like, here's my change. Thanks for the tunes, sort of thing, which I appreciate very, very much. So let's jump back over to it. Let's do the thing that we're doing, which is spin that wheel, and let's spin the wheel and see what our next piece is going to be. So I don't know what it's going to be when I do this. I like to change songs up different every time. Well, not every time, most of the time. Let's see what we've got next. All right. Oh, I have too much fun with this wheel. I have way too much fun with it. All right, what's up next? I Feel Like I'm Drowning by 2 Feet. This is a pretty chill piece. I quite like this piece. I Feel Like I'm Drowning. Let me just look it up. Feel Like I'm Drowning. This is a nice one. This is by 2 Feet. I think it is. I'm going to double check once I load into it. Yep, 2 Feet. I Feel Like I'm Drowning. It's a pretty sweet tune. Hope you'll like it. Let's get stuck into it. Let's go to the old performance screen. In fact, let's change from space. Let's go into a little bit of a nice little eclipse in the background. Yeah, that sets the mood for I Feel Like I'm Drowning in a giant eclipse. It doesn't say that at all, but that's what I'm going for some reason. So let's get this next tune to go and see how we go with it. So if you just joined us, I'm using a Boss RC300 loop pedal. Microwave's back. Nice to see you again, Microwave. Good to have you back again over there on YouTube. Welcome. So I'm currently, if you don't know Microwave, I'm currently streaming to Sessions Music / Next Music, and that's where you can check it out. It's like 2 different apps, but it's the same broadcast. Put a bit of a shaker in this one. I almost feel like it needs some like clicks as well. What do you think? And our scheming, yeah, you do. Yeah. You keep dreaming and our scheming, yeah, you do. You're a poison, and I know that is the truth. Oh, my friends say you're vicious, and they say you're suspicious. You keep dreaming and are scheming, yeah, you do. I feel like I'm drowning, I'm drowning. You're holding me down and holding me down. You're killing me so, 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 so. I feel like I'm drowning. I feel like I'm drowning. just for you. I don't know what the hell you're gonna do when your looks start depleting and all your friends all start leaving. You're so plastic and that's tragic just for you. I feel like I'm drowning, drowning. You're holding me down and holding me down. You're killing me so slow. And I feel like I'm drowning. That was a little bit of drowning by 2 feet. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Now, microwave time. As suggested, Joji's Sanctuary for next. Now, what I'm going to do for your microwave is have a quick little listen to it. Now, tonight you can see it's really different when you came in last night. There's a bit of a wheel on here where I spin it and I spin the wheel and basically do what the wheel says next. But I'm curious, because you mentioned this twice now, we didn't get a chance to do it last night when it would have been probably more appropriate to give it a go. I'm going to give it a quick little listen right now, and then I'm going to determine maybe it might be one I do at some point. So let me just have a quick little listen. There's an ad for it. There's an ad. So microwave, I was just going to check it out right now. I'm having a quick little listen. It's got a cool film clip. It's like a sci-fi film clip. Here's what I'm going to do for your microwave. When on this wheel is a couple of originals. It says original in about 4 or 5 different spots. When the original gets spun, I'm going to come back to Joji Sanctuary and do something what I call an inspired jam for you. Inspired jam is where I listen to the piece for about 15 to 20 seconds, and then I'll do something for you that uses chords and lyrics from the song and do an inspired version from Joji Sanctuary. So that's what I'm going to do for you, Microwave Time, if it spins on original. Let's see what it is going to spin on in the meantime. So guys, if you just join us, this is Spin That Wheel, the music version. This is where I spin the wheel and hope that it lands on something that's kind of cool. There's a whole bunch of different options on there. In fact, I need to go delete the last option we did, which was feels like I'm drowning. So I feel like I'm drowning. I'm going to get that off the list. That's now taken off the list. And in the meantime, let's spin that wheel. Ha! It's going by itself. Look at it go. Look at it go. All right. What did it spin on? Well, look, you're in luck. You're in luck. You're in luck, Microwave Time. It just span onto original. So what I'm going to do, Microwave Time over on YouTube suggested Joji Sanctuary. I'm going to have a quick little listen to it. And then I'm going to do something based upon that song. So I'm having a listen to it right now. I'm not going to pull it up because it is, I don't want to do any sort of copyright sort of infringement. So I'm listening to it currently. Hopefully you can't hear it coming through. It's got a cool little beat to it though. I'm just looking up some of the lyrics and the words, all that sort of stuff, and I'm going to do a bit of a jam on it. Love, don't have to. I'll give you a quick little sneak peek what I'm listening to. This is the chorus. Let me go back. This is the chorus. Let's go and listen to the chorus more than anything else. Let's see what we got. If you've been waiting for falling in love. The rest of it I'm just going to make up. I'm going to just work it out. I'm just going to work it out. There's the verse. That's the verse, right? I'll give it a go. I'll give it a crack. I'll give it a good whirl for you. Because you've asked 2 nights in a row now at Microwave Time. So I'll give it a good go. All right, here we go. Inspired Jam. Inspired Jam. Let's do a different background this time. Let's go with the Tree of Inspiration. It's not called the Tree of Inspiration. It is now. It's just a tree with a beautiful sunset coloration. But it's now the Tree of Inspiration. So we're going to give it a go. I've been aiming for the heaven above, but an angel who ain't what I need, ain't what I need. You're the century, 'cause what you want is what I want. Sincerity, 'cause souls that dream alone lie away, and I'll give you something so real. If you're being waiting for love, baby, you don't have to wait on me, 'cause I've been aiming for heaven, but an angel ain't what I need. Hold me so close, you never know just how long our lives will be. So hold me so close, you never know just how long our lives will never be, oh, never be. I've been aiming for the heaven above, but an angel ain't what I need. So if you've been waiting for falling in love, babe, you don't have to wait on me, 'cause I've been waiting for the heavens above, but an angel ain't what I Alright, so that was an inspired jam, Microwave Time. I hope you enjoyed that. So that came from, in fact, let me show you the original. So what I did, I haven't heard that song before Microwave Time said for me to do it. So I jumped over to the old YouTubes and I had a short little listen, which is not enough time for me to work out the whole entire song. And I put, where's that chorus? Something I wanted to feel. So this is kind of what I heard for a little bit. This is what I came up with, that, you know. So forth, so on. So hopefully you enjoyed that. It was what I call an inspired jam based upon the piece. Did you enjoy microwave time? Hopefully you did. Look, let's go back to spin the wheel. Let's go back to doing the wheel. Let's go back to spin the wheel and see what we've got next. Let's see what we've got next. What is our next one going to be? Crane chop. All right. All right. What have we got next? What do we land on? Give Me One Reason by Tracy Chapman. Cool. I will give you a reason, Tracy Chapman. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. This one I'm gonna have to use, I think, a metronome on because it goes for a while, and I don't think I can keep time that long, so I'm gonna have to use a metronome on this one. So this next piece is gonna be "Give Me One Reason to Stay Here" by Tracy Chapman. Hopefully you guys are having a great time. Hopefully you're enjoying the music. We've got about 60 of you watching over on Next/Sessions, so welcome to those people who are watching on Next or Sessions. Welcome to those people who are watching on YouTube as well. What I do real quickly before I go on to this next piece is I'm on Twitch nearly every day, Monday to Friday, doing this Spin the Wheel. But the Spin That Wheel on Twitch is a little bit different. We do... if you're bored at home, for instance, because of the current situation in the world that we're all facing, a lot of us are stuck at home. So I developed this sort of idea so that way there's a whole bunch of like mini games that we can play, word games, Pictionary. You might have done the Jackbox games before. We've done like Deal or No Deal the other day, Family Feud, a lot of these sort of games like that. And if you win certain games, you get song requests, similar to what you just heard Microwave Time do just a second ago. Request a song and you get an inspired jam out of it. Now, that's something that happens over my Twitch. Tonight, you're fortunate, every Friday and Saturday night lately, I've been jumping on 8 PM to 10 PM Mountain Standard Time to give you guys a concert. Now, I'm actually from Tasmania, Australia, but I'm living in Canada. I've been here for over 4 years now, and it's been quite nice because the snow's just finally melted, which means it was nice to get outside today in a bit of sun. It was really quite good rather than the freezing cold. So it's always nice when that happens. So yeah, from Tasmania, Australia originally, but now living in the old Canada. So let's jump into our next piece, which is Tracy Chapman, Give Me One Reason to Stay Here. It's going to take a little bit longer to set this one up, so bear with me. It'll be like this one might work out. Yeah, that'll work. Here we go. 1, 2. Let's put some bass in there as well, I think. Bit of bass. Get a bit of bass happening. Let's go do a bit of let's go a bit of space this time. Here, and I turn right back around. Oh, give me one reason to stay here, and I turn right back around. Because I don't wanna leave you lonely, but you gotta make me change my mind. Cause baby, I got your number. your number, and I know that you got mine. Yeah, how you going, baby? Yeah. I'm a gig. You know that I called you too many times. Darling, this is the 15th time you called me. Now you can call me, baby. Oh, you can call me anytime, but you gotta go. So give me one reason to stay here. I'll turn right back around. So give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. 'Cause I don't wanna leave you lonely, but you gotta make me change my mind. Yeah. Well, I don't want anyone to squeeze me. They might take away my life. And I don't want no one to squeeze me. They might take away my life. I just want someone to hold me and rock me through the night. 'Cause it's you I can love you and give you what you need. Oh, it's useful hard to love you and give you what you need. But I'm too old to go around chasing you around, wasting my precious energy. Give me one good as a super just give me one reason to stay here. Oh, give me one, maybe even 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, 7 reasons to stay here. Stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Just give me one good reason to say the bell, but the cat, and I'll turn right back around. 'Cause I don't wanna leave you lonely, but you got to make me change my mind. Bit of Tracy Chapman. Give me one reason to stay here. Oh yeah, no one clapped. But it's for my own feel good reasons. Welcome everyone to Spin That Wheel, the musical musical version of Spin That Wheel tonight here on Next Music /YouTube. Thank you so much, Taz. Thank you, Taz, for sending through the dance. Thank you for sending through the fireworks. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Cheers. So, what if you guys don't realize what Taz did? There's little emotes that you get on over there on Sessions and Next. If you enjoy what I do, there's a few free ones there. You just gotta watch like a 15-20 second ad. If you're sitting here for most of the time enjoying the tunes, it doesn't take much to kind of hit that button, especially when I'm talking like now before the next piece, if you don't want to miss the piece. And that shows me that you're enjoying what I do. It's like busking, right? So when someone plays, it's polite. It's a polite thing to do. Or like Taz has just done there, a couple of clap hand emotes. Thank you very much, Taz. I appreciate your really good etiquette around online music. So it's not just me. If you're watching other streamers, this is the proper etiquette that you do when you do it as far as the streamer goes. Because we can't see you. There's no real audience there. Like, there's no physical audience. So the way for us to hear your appreciation is a number of different things. I don't mind lurkers. Lurkers means you're going about doing your day and you just got it in the background. That's okay as well. But if you are actively watching and you have that keypad there, things like Taz has done with those emotes or those claps or whatever it may be, a donation or even whatever it may be, a kind word is really, really, really super appreciated, because this is my job. This is my income. I've lost work because of the current situation. So giving up my time to do this sort of stuff, as well as even things like Twitch, is now, I'm normally a music teacher by trade. I'm normally a music teacher. So it's really appreciated. So thank you very much. All right, anyway, enough of spooking about things like that, because it does suck to kind of say things like that. I don't want to necessarily have to be like, guys, I'm trying to make a living. I'm just trying to give you a show. So let's do the next part of the show, which is spin that wheel. Look at it go. It's spinning around. Yeah. What have we got next? What's our next piece? Now, I've got to actually delete that last song off the list. We've got an original coming up next. Sweet. Sweet. I like doing these ones. So this is for my originals. Real quick, let's go and delete. I just need to delete Tracy Chapman's song off the list, because we have done it. So Give Me One Reason is now gone off the list. That means you're going to see a bit of a disappearing act where it goes, disappears, and then it'll probably come back into the frame just there. So what we're going to do for this next one is an original. Now, the way I do my originals are a little bit different to maybe people who have actually prepped originals. I'm an improv artist mostly. I like to do improv. I love to do improv. Everything you're kind of hearing, sometimes I do differently. I might sometimes put like a hip hop beat on for a jazz piece, or change things up and like to change things up all the time. What you're about to see right now is on the screen right now. You can see I use this site called chord.com. Yeah, I haven't even signed in, haven't even got an account. I probably should get something like that. But it's a generator. I make sure it's in all modes. Random key. I hit generate. It gives me some chords. There's my chords for the next piece. A minor, G minor, B flat, and G minor 7. I'm going to use those chords now to come up with a piece for you. It's going to be an original piece using those chords that you just saw on the screen. I don't even know yet what it's going to sound like. Let's find out together. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a good one. So let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a bit of that. Let's put a bit of this on here. Push a bit of that there and see what we end up with at the end of this. So A minor, G minor, B flat, G minor 7 for my musical people out there who know what those are. Interesting. What are we going to do for this? There we go. We've got to start there now. So anytime I get this first little part down here, everything for the rest of the song is based upon this first little thing that I did. I just kind of feel it from here and just kind of hope that it comes together. Let's go to our little performance screen just here. Let's change my backdrop this time. Let's go to a bit of Brisbane, Brisbane, Australia. Went there for a bit of a holiday with the family. It was lovely. My Canadian family went there with me as well. So I'm living in Canada, by the way. I'm living in Canada. So I'm from Tasmania, Australia. I've got family in Brisbane. This is Brisbane, Australia. But I'm from Tasmania, Australia. Thank you very much, Taz, for following me on Instagram and Twitter as well. Got all of them. Thank you very much. I don't do much on Instagram yet. I'm really crap at the social media side of things. It's difficult. every day now. Do what you say. Do it every day now. Do what you say. Cheers, guys. Do what you say. Do it every day. Every single day you wake up. Roll out of bed and do the same thing that I did yesterday. And I say, every day I wake up, but I'm glad I do. Every day I wake up, yeah. Every day I see potential in this world. Every day I wake up, try to be passionately, empathically, best that I can be. So, do what you say. Do it every day now. Do what you say. Do it every day now. Do what you say. Do it every day now. Do it every day now. Do what you say. Do it every day now. Do what you say. Do it every day now. Do what you say. Do it every day now. Every single day, waking up in the way every day. Do it every day now. Do it every day, yeah. Do it every day. Do it every day. Do it every day now. Rightio, so that was a original piece there for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. gosh. Oh. Thanks, boys. Thanks. So that was using a random chord generator. I use those chords there: A minor, G minor, B flat, and G minor 7 to come up with that jam. So that was just a random chord generated piece. I love to do those. It's my bread and butter. I love just making up stuff. I'm more of an improv artist than anything else. I do a bit of everything else. If you like what I do, by the way, head over to Twitch, search up Trebleson1234. I'm still growing. I'm still working on growing. It's really hard, guys, to get the follows and that sort of stuff. It's tough work. If you think it's easy streaming, I can tell you it's really not. My background's been in classroom teaching, music teaching for most of my career, 12 plus years. I've been a classroom teacher in Australia. I've taught a little bit over a couple of years in London, UK. That's where I met my beautiful Canadian partner. And since meeting her over there, she came back to Australia for a bit, and now I'm in Canada now. So I haven't done any classroom teaching yet in Canada. I couldn't do it at first because I didn't have my permanent residency. I ended up getting it, but by that point, I was doing a couple of other jobs. I was doing, I do private one-on-one lessons. I was doing support work with some brothers with disabilities, and I can't do that work at the moment because of the current situation. I was doing stagehand work with all the big concerts that came through. Can't do that one at the moment because of the current situation. Pretty much, yeah, kept pretty busy doing the streaming thing as well. It started out as a hobby, just in the summer holidays, but I thought I'd give it a go. And then it's turned in now to a full-time thing. I'm Monday to Friday on Twitch, doing something like Spin That Wheel, but it's a bit more of a game show where viewers can come along and participate. You can actually win things on the wheel as well during the week. And here I am Friday, Saturday nights doing gigs. Mainly, I was doing music nearly every single day for a long time, but I don't know about any of you guys. I've got RSI, like tendonitis. I can't because I'm playing all the time. My hand health and arm health just couldn't do it every single day. So I do something a little bit different on Twitch because I just can't play every day. Now, if you guys are here, you're here because you want to see that wheel spin and see what's up next. So let's see what is up in the wheel next. That was thank you very much, by the way. Tarp, is it? It's very small. I'm going to say Tarp for sending through the horns. I appreciate it. And thank you very much, Taz, for sending through the emotes as well. I appreciate it. So, guys, if you're new to watching online music, like Taz has, and like Tarp, I'm going to say, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, the way you can show your appreciation is through emotes, through kind words, if you haven't got any sort of money. There's free, but if you're watching on Sessions or Next, the free emotes out of there as well. There's free options to watch like a small ad to be able to send through that sort of stuff. So if you enjoy what I'm doing and you'll spend your night watching a bit of time here, it's like busking, right? If you sit and watch a busker for a little while, it's always polite to say at least a kind word if you enjoy the music. But that's enough of that. Let's move on to Spin That Wheel, and we're going to spin that wheel! Waha! I've got my thing. What did we land on? What did we land on? Is it another original? It might be. I think it's another original. Sweet, cool. So we're doing another original right now. Same thing as we did before. I'm going to jump over to this screen here. Last time this was the progression we used. I'm going to hit generate again. This time it's giving me a nice easy progression actually. D minor, E minor, D minor, A minor. Let's use those just there to see what we can do. So using those chords D minor, E minor, D minor, A minor. I'm going to see if I can play something for you. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a crack. Let's give it a whirl. Thanks, Taz. Go a different background this time. Let's go, we'll have for our background this time. Let's do a bit of some pictures that I've done for my life. Some of my travels. right. So that was just a random chord generated piece. Where's the chords we used? I hit randomize. I hit generate on this here. Now I hit generate on this here. It gave me some chords, a D minor, E minor, D minor, A minor, and then I came up with a jam based upon those chords. Hopefully you enjoyed it. My name is Troublesome, or Treble for short. If you've just joined us, tonight we're doing something called Spin That Wheel. That's where I spin that wheel, and there's a bunch of songs on there, and whatever it lands on, I do. Now, the last two have been original. There's a few other extra covers still left on there to go. I do like doing my original sort of stuff, where I make things up, do a lot of improv. I'm here until 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's currently 9:10, so we've got about 50 more minutes until I finish up for tonight, and then I go enjoy the rest of my Saturday night. Thank you very much, Taz, as well, for the emotes and the comments coming through. Much appreciated. So if you're enjoying what you're doing, yeah, keep enjoying it. I'm gonna I'll just have a little sneaky peek to see how many people are actually viewing right now, because I never kind of check. I find that if I don't check, I don't get in my head too much about it. 91 of you. It's so hard to kind of depict 91 people watching when you're doing online sort of performances like this. It's very weird. It's very weird. It's very strange. So because out of 91 odd people who are watching, sort of thing, you know, most of the time when I do sessions here on Sessions or Next, it's pretty quiet. It's pretty quiet in the chat. So feel free to say hi. Feel free to ask any questions who I am, or tell me about yourself. Feel free to chat. It's definitely a safe space to say hi, and yeah, get to know you. But in the meantime, let's do the thing. Let's spin that wheel. Yeah! Chasing cars. Cool. Chasing cars. Do it. A bit of a slower one. You know what? I wonder if I can change it up. I wonder if I can change this one up and make it a bit different. I'm kind of interested. I'm curious. I'm curious if I should. You know, this is the one that normally goes, you know, do it all, everything, so forth, so on. I think I might change it up. I don't know how exactly yet, but I want to change it up. Let's change it up. So, how am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? Here's the big question. Do it all. So I up to the said home said home to Bel Air. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm going to do Chasing Cars with this beat. I have no clue how this is going to turn out. Let's do it. Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol with a beat that feels like it's from Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Listening from Michigan. Thank you for tuning in from Michigan. That's a good question to ask. Where's everyone from? Where are you from? I'm in Alberta, Canada. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we told before we get too old. Show me our garden that's bursting into life. If I lay chasing cars round our heads. Need your grace to remind me to find my own. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me our garden that's bursting into life. All that I am and all that I ever was is here in your perfect eyes, and all that I can see. I don't know where, I don't know where, I don't know how as well. Just know that these things, well, never change for us. So if I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? That's a bit of Chasing Cars, done with a bit of a different drum beat sort of thing, changed up a little bit. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Thanks so much, C, for sending through the flowers and the headphones. Cheers, mate. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so thank you again for sending through more. That's amazing. Flowers like fun. Like I'm just imagining like flowers throwing at me and like wipe me out sort of thing. That was fun to do. So for those that don't realise, I just tried a different drum beat with it. I don't normally do that drum beat with it, and I love to do that. I love to try different ways of doing music. I like to try and change things up. I like to surprise myself and keep myself on my toes. So throat is a bit cut up after that though. I need to get a haircut. Who else is struggling? Who else needs a haircut right now? I can't get one. My partner was going to cut my hair, I think, tomorrow. So we'll see how we go with that. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. She's done it roughly before. She did the sides, got the shaver on it, but I'm a bit nervous about it. A bit nervous. Cheers, C. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It was a lot of fun to put together, that one. A lot of fun to put together. So let's go back to the wheel. Let's see what's let's see what's up next. Now my vocals have been a work in progress for years. If you're enjoying my vocals, that's probably the first time it's been in a long time that my vocals a bit. I couldn't sing very well. I've been working very hard on my vocals. So I would love to. I'm going to hear that one back later on because I felt good about that one. So I felt good about that one. Thank you again, C. Oh, too much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. This is That's my dance of appreciation. That's my dance of appreciation. That's my dance of appreciation. It's still gone. Now, it's done now. That's my dance of appreciation. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the love that you send through in the form of the emotes that you get there on sessions or on Next. I really, really appreciate it. All right. Anyway, back to what we're going to do. Let's spin that wheel. What did we land on? What did we land on? Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Cool, cool. I like this. I like Tracy Chapman. This is a great song. This is a cool song. I also got to get rid of Chasing Cars. We've gone from Chasing Cars now to Fast Car. There's a bit of a theme going for the last two songs. All right, so I just got to reset the wheel. So Magic Trick, get rid of it. It's gone. And poof, it's back. A little bit like an old school, like genie in the bottle sort of thing, right? Thanks very much as well, Ian Roxy. There's some tough names to say on here. Lanroxy. Thanks for sending through the love, the thumbs up, much appreciated. So we're going to jump to the next piece. So this is Fast Car. You know what? We just changed up the last one. Let's change this one up as well. I'm going to do a different version of Fast Car. I don't know what yet. I like to keep myself on my toes and work it out as I go on. So Tracy Chapman's Fast Car. Looking up some of the words and whatnot right now. Let's see if I can do with it. See if I can make it into something a little bit different. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Let's do what we did last time. No worries, Taz. Thanks for your support tonight. I'm glad you had a good night, and I appreciate your good etiquette around online performances. It's refreshing to see, so I appreciate that. Cheers. Thank you very much. So with this next one, I think I might do what I did last time, which is where I just hit a random sort of drum pattern and then work off that to see if I can come up with something a little bit different. Let's go. Alright, we're going to do a bit of a funk groove on this one here. Hey, going Ali, a really good friend of mine just dropped in on YouTube. In fact, I would say family. She's like family to me. It's lovely to see you, Ali. Welcome to my concert tonight. We just spun Fast Car, so I've just decided to. Last song I just kind of did something a little bit different with. This song I did Fast Car with a funk groove and see how it turns out. So thanks for the emotes as well, Ali. Much appreciated. From a bike ride, that's lovely. It's lovely to hear. That's awesome. I wouldn't mind going for a bike ride myself, to be honest. Got a fast car. Yeah. You got a fast car. I want to take you to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. 35 degrees out today. Pretty warm. car. And I got a plan to get out of here. Work in the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. It's the way it lives. The body's too overworking. His body's too young to look like me. His mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's gotta take care of him. So I quit my school, that's what I did. Got a fast car, but it's fast enough so we can fly away. You gotta make a decision, leave tonight or live or die this way. Driving in your car, the speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. As city lights laid out for us, your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulders. And I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling that I could be someone, be someone, be someone. Hi, Zeddy. Give Zeddy a big hug for me, please, Ali. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Zika-da-da-da. Zizana-da-da-da-da-ya. Do-do-da-da-da-da-da. Zida-ya-da-da. Hey-ya-da-da. You got a fast car. You got a fast. You got a fast car. Go cruising to entertain yourself. So you ain't got a job. And I work in the market as a checkout chick. And I know things will get better. You find work and I'll get promoted. Move out of the shelter and buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. But I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. Oh, the city lights laid out for us. Your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling that I could be someone, be someone, be someone. So you got a fast car. at the bar, see your friends more than you do your kids. I always hope for better. I thought maybe together, you and me would find it. I got no plans, ain't going nowhere, so take your fast car, keep on driving. So I remember when you were driving in your car, speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. And city lights laid out before us, I felt nice wrapped around my shoulders. I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling that I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast, really fast car. Look, but is it fast enough so we can fly away? You really got to make that decision. Do we leave tonight or live and die this way? Rightio, that was a little bit of a fast car, a bit of a different interpretation at spots there. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Right, thanks. Oh, thanks. Cheers. Thanks. So, yeah, Ali, one of my friends, I say friends, one of my best friends, you know when you have like friends, they become family. Ali, who's in YouTube, is family to me. Her and her family is my family. In fact, one of her lovely daughters is I'm the godfather of one of her lovely daughters, and she just said Zeddy says hi, Damo. Zeddy's one of her sons. So her son, two daughters, one son. So give Zeddy a massive hug from me, please, Zeddy, and tell him that I love him. Tell you everyone, I love you too, Ali. I hope you're well. Ali's over in Australia. I'm living in Canada. We haven't seen each other for a while. It's been a long time, many years. So I hope you're well, and I can't wait till when we actually catch up again down the track. So hopefully everyone's having a really good night. Hopefully everyone's having a really good night, kind of tuning in. I'm going to have a little sticky beak, which means Australian for a bit of a look at how many people are actually viewing, because I never really know. 95 of you. 95 of you. That's a big crowd. It's a big crowd. Probably want music rather than me talking, so I should do that. Now, real quick, I do want to sprint myself. If you look down the corner, there's some social things down there. I'm on Twitch Monday to Friday. Different schedules. You can check it out on the Twitch channel. But if you type in Troublesome1234 on Twitch, you'll find me. And I'm there nearly every day. Well, I am there every day. And on the weekends, Friday nights and Saturday nights, I tend to come on here 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I live in Canada. I'm over here in Canada. And it's nice because the snow's just finally melted, and we had some nicer weather out there, which is always nice. So it's kind of needed. It's kind of needed right now. It was a long winter. I even went to Australia for Christmas, and it's still a long winter, a very long winter. Anyway, enough about that. Let's do the thing we're here for, which is spin that wheel. Hey, look at it go! What a cool spin! What do we land on? What do we land on? Price Tag by Jessie J. Price Tag by Jessie J. Cool. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a crack. Give it a whirl. Price Tag. Price Tag. I might even do like a cheesy freestyle rap in this. I got the best rhymes. You should hear my words. So good. So good. Like rap god here. Like, yeah. It's not good. It's not good. Like, really, it's not good. But let's do a bit of Price Tag. Yeah. That sounds like fun. Everybody's got a price. Wonder how to sleep at night. just said, Mum, Damo, good. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Zeddy. Thank you. Back at you, Ali. Everybody's got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night. When the sale comes first and the truth comes second, just to stop for a minute and smile. Why is everybody so serious? Acting so damn mysterious. Got shades on your eyes and your heels so high, you can't even have a good time. Everybody look to the left, yeah. Everybody look to the right. You feel that, yeah. Bring me love tonight. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. Just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. It ain't about that cha-ching, ka-ching. Ain't about that, yeah. Bling, bling. Wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. We need to take it back in time, when music makes all unite. And it wasn't no bros and video holes. Am I the only one getting tired? Why is everybody so obsessed? And money can't buy us happiness. If we all slow down and enjoy right now, guarantee we'll be feeling alright. Where everybody looks to the left, yeah. Everybody look to the right. Can you feel that? Yeah. Bring me love tonight. It's not about the money, 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 money. Miss the button, here we go. The money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. Just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. It ain't about that, cha-ching, ka-ching. Ain't about it, yeah. Ba-ling-a-ling, wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Yeah, yeah, we'll keep the price tag and take the cash back. You can give me 6 strings and a half stack. You can keep the cars, yeah, leave me in the garage. And all I need the other keys and guitars. And guess what? In 30 seconds, I'ma leave it to Mars. Yeah, living across these undefeatable odds. Just like this man, you can't put a price on the line. We do this for the love, so we fight and sacrifice every night. So we ain't gonna sum them all, never. Wait to see a sign of defeat. So everybody, keep moving the beat and bring back the beat. And everybody sing. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. Just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Yeah, hey, 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 we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. It's what we want, we can screw what we want. It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. It's what we want, we can screw what we want. It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. It's what we want, we can screw what we want. It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. It's what we want, we can screw what we want. Red cups and sweaty parties everywhere. Hands in the air like we just don't care. We come to have so much fun now. Got somebody might get some now. If you're not ready to go home, can I get a hell no? Cause we're gonna go all night till we see the sunlight. So la da 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 dee, we like to party and dance with my lady and do whatever we want. This is our house, this is our rules, and we can't stop, and we won't stop. Can't you see we're all the night? Can't you see it's about that light? We can't stop, and we won't stop. As we run things don't run me. Don't take nothing from nobody. Oh, it's our party, we can do what we our party, that's our party. We can do what we want, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. We can do what we want. It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. We can do what we want. It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. Just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the bling-a-ling. Ain't about the bling-a-ling. Wanna make the world dance. Forget about the money, money. Do what we want. It's our party, money. Say what we want. Make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. It's our party, we can do what we want. So it's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. We can do what we want, and we do what we want. Forget about the price tag. Alright. That was a bit of a mashup in the end. I didn't mean to do that. I just decided to do it halfway through. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let's go back to here. Oh, the throat's getting cut up. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Like, that was just an impromptu sort of mashup. So I hadn't really. I have done it before, kind of, but most of what I do, guys, is improv. I definitely mostly do improv. So hopefully you're enjoying it tonight. Thank you to those 93 odd people over at Sessions and slash Next Music. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. Good ways to show that you're enjoying the show. And this is good etiquette across all streamers, whether it be on Twitch, on YouTube, on here, or whatever it is. If you enjoy what you heard, because I can't. Obviously, I've got a sound effect. You might have heard it with the claps. But if I can't hear, one way you can show support is by emotes, by throwing emotes into the chat, whether it be clap emotes or a nice comment if you enjoyed what you heard. Or there's in Next or Sessions, you have those emotes at the top, which is called Love. And what you do is there's a couple of free options there. So those free options are free. You got to watch an ad for like a short amount of time, but as performers, we really appreciate that sort of feedback, because we are honest. I'm just in the basement. I'm in a basement. It doesn't look that colourful. It looks green to me. It just looks green. Like I'm just in the basement performing for you guys at home. So having that sort of feedback is always nice, because it's always nice to know if people are enjoying what you're doing. So hopefully you are enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm going to go back to what I was doing before, which is spinning that wheel. And when I spin that wheel over here to the side, the options are starting to get smaller and smaller and smaller. In fact, I need to take off price tag off that list now. We're starting to get through the list a lot more now. So price tag is now gone. I think the rest, yep. Okay, let's save that. It's going to disappear and it's going to reappear like magic. And then suddenly it's going to go pa like that, like magic, and come back. So so let's spin the wheel now and see what we end up on this time. Let's spin. Gotta find my button. Spin that wheel. Yes, look at it. Wow, look at it go. 10 million miles an hour. What a fast spin. What a cool spin. Some sound effects indicate that the spin has finished. It's all pro stuff here. Pro soundboard. I don't take myself too seriously, guys, that much. What do we end up? Kryptonite. I haven't done this in ages. Oh, I'm excited. This is it's going to tear my throat up for sure. But let's do it. Kryptonite. $3 down. Let's give it a crack. Let's give it a whirl. Give it a stir. Give it a good go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. But I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon, and I feel there's nothing I can do. Watch the world float to the dark side of the moon, and after all I knew I had something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then you still call me Superman. If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my side, my superhuman, my kryptonite. But still your secrets I will keep. You took for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled again and bumped your hair. If not for me, then you'll be dead. I'll pick you up and I put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, well, you still call me Superman. If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side, my superhuman, my kryptonite. Yeah! Thanks very much, guys. Thank you very much, BTB. I can't say small on my screen. BTFBR07. Thank you for the heart and the thumbs up. If I go crazy, then you still call me Superman. If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side, my superhuman, my kryptonite. Yeah. Well, that was a little bit of Kryptonite by $3 Down. Hopefully you enjoyed that. thank you so much for the love that came through as well. Much appreciated. Guys, I'm getting pretty close to the end here. I think I've got enough time for maybe one more song. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the concert tonight and the Spin That Wheel. So how many did we... We're at about 90 viewers right now, which, 90 is a pretty damn good crowd. That's a nice crowd. So thank you to those 90 people that are in this watching at the moment. Thanks to those people over on YouTube that are watching as well. My throat's super cut up after that. Definitely need a drink after this. I'm going to do one more song to finish up. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'll spin the wheel in just a second. I haven't done Kryptonite in ages. I had a lot of fun doing that. That's typically my favourite karaoke song to do. I've been working on my vocals quite hard over the last few years. And I think it's getting there. I think I'm getting better. I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly getting happy with some of the things that I do. At least it's better than what it was. And improvements are always good. So before I wrap up for my last song, I do want to thank those people as well who have sent through love today. So thank you very much, BTFVR07 for the love you sent through. Thank you very much, Lan Oxy for the love you sent through. Taz, who was in earlier, thank you very much. C, there's a lot of numbers after your words. C, 698675309. Sounds like a Borg designation or something, I don't know. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for you sent through flowers, some headphones, some flowers. Thank you very much for the other flowers as well. Thank you, Soulbirds for the thumbs up. C sent through some headphones. Soulbirds sent through heart. Some flowers, headphones, boombox, some peace. There's quite a bit here. You guys have been very generous tonight. Taz sent through some. Tarp as well sent through some horns. Guys, thank you so much. That stuff that means a lot to me. Think of it like busking. It's those people who have gone, here's a couple of cents. In fact, not even that. Some of those things are free. Some of those things are free emotes, but it does translate into appreciation, and it does translate actually into income for me. So this is a job. As much as I love doing it, it is a job, and I appreciate all those people who have helped to put the food on the table, so to speak, in this current tough financial, tough climate situation that we're currently in. So thank you very much to those people. Now I'm going to do one more piece. Let's work out what it's going to be by doing one more spin of the wheel and seeing what we end up on. So I need to, our options are dwindled down, that's for sure. Let's see what we've got. Let's spin that wheel! Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, what have we ended up on today? All right, looks like we're finishing off with an original. Now, how I do my originals, I love improv. I do a lot of improv. So I jump over to this little spot here, chord.com. I go down to the generate button, I hit generate, and then it gives me some chords. Now, it's got to quickly reset my box decided to my back, I am. My audio box has been playing up on me lately and doing a little bit of a crackling sound, so I just had to do a bit of a reset there. Guys, Existence 130 with an extra 1301. Existence, you got an extra 1 on the end of your name there. Existence 1301 just came into the chat and threw some love hearts at me. If you don't know Existence 1301, Existence, can I confirm with that? You love the new setup? Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's got like a little second camera for the guitar, a bit of a performance screen. It's all kind of changed. Now, I'm hoping to do a bit of a collaboration with Existence soon. I'm assuming you just finished your set. I saw you on live earlier. I just think we didn't get around because life always been busy sorting it out. But maybe next week, around this time again, you might see Existence and myself doing a collaboration here on stream. We've done it before on Twitch. So we'll talk off air and we'll work that out. But Existence is an amazing artist. If you get a chance after this, this is my last song for the night, please head over to Existence and hit a follow on her channel. She's amazing. Does a lot of looping as well, and a friend of mine through Twitch, and I got to know her over the months of performing on Twitch. So Existence, I appreciate you dropping in. Let's do our last piece. The last piece, the chords it gave me were on the board here: C, C7, F minor 7, and D flat. This is a random chord generated piece. Let's do the random chord generated part right now and see what we can come up with. Yeah, I think we got the same sort of time. We're kind of booking in at the same sort of times, which can be good for the clubs, so it could work out well. C, C7, everyone. That's kind of a bit boppy. Bugger, I'm going to do it boppy like that. no idea where this is going to go. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Jeez, what a song to finish on. What a song to finish on. Do I love it? Not yet. Not yet. Hey, can I salvage it? Nah. I'm starting again. I don't know what that was. It was a bit boppy. It was a bit too boppy for me. Let's go again. This is kind of cool. I actually don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. It needs a bit of a zany background. It needs a zany background for the last part. Let's go some marbles. Last song of the night. At the last song, this is all I'm gonna do. I hope you enjoyed the show on Nexus Sessions or YouTube. And this is the last song that I'm gonna spit out some rhymes. And don't worry, I'll try to keep it in the time. So here we are at the end of my set. Maybe you caught me last night, or better yet, you're here second time. Yeah. I gotta go, it's Saturday night, you know that. If you're in North America, but if you're in Australia, it's probably Sunday actually. I wanna go, have a beer, maybe play some Xbox, yeah. So I hope that you've enjoyed the show. And next time you'll be back on probably Friday and Saturday night, probably 8 PM to 10 PM. So here we go, last song of the show now. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. I'm gonna try and do a freestyle rap, don't you know? I don't know how to say the words. I'm pretty bad, I have to say I'm absurd. But I'll give it a go, cause I'm slightly marbles. That's what I'll give it a do. Dabba 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 scabba dabba wabba dabba dabba. The last song, here it is for you all. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Yo, here we go. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. So we came along here, here we go. Spun the wheel and don't you know, it told us what the next song was going to be. Did you enjoy the concept of the spin? The spin to win-win. Whatever the next song shows up on that spin. Here we go. This has been the last song of the show. I hope you know I appreciate every one of you who's been here watching today, or even throwing some love my way. Even hit that follow button and subscribe, they say. So here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, so guys, I'm gonna finish off with the calm words. Yeah. If you like what I did, check out the socials down the bottom corner. Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the days that I'm on Twitch. Twitch. Thanks so much, Existence. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for the 50 love. You legend. Guys, please go check out Existence 130. She's a friend of mine and an amazing artist. Check her out. She's also on Twitch as well. So I'm on Twitch Monday to Friday, different times. Go check it out. Treblesome1234. Hit the follow button on Twitch so you know when I'm on. But if you're bored at home, it's not just music. There's a whole range of things that we do on my Twitch channel. I mainly do music here on Next/Sessions/YouTube. So hopefully you enjoy what I've done tonight. I'm tired now. I'm going to go have a drink and relax and do all those fun things. So thank you to everyone who supported me tonight. And how many did we end up with? How many have we got here right now? What was the final count? 87 of you. It was around 90 most of the show. So thank you guys. I'm out of here. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. And here we go, the last song of the show. Here we go, the last song of the show. So here I go, here I go, here I go, here I go. Oh no, he's gone.